A very good afternoon to all of you. It's an immense pleasure to welcome you all on the fourth day of 1 week faculty development program on Innovation, Entrepreneurship and IPR from 11th of May to 15th May 2026, organized by the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in association with the IQAC Healthier Institute of Technology in West Bengal. On behalf of the organizing committee members, myself, Ms. Vikasta Moitro, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all the participants, our honorable resource person and all the participants. Now, I would like to welcome our honorable resource person, Professor Dr. Devashish Dev for today's session. A very welcome, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good
Good afternoon,
sir.
Shubhankar sir. Good afternoon, madam. Nice to see you always. Yes. You're muted, sir.
Okay. So, Professor Dr. Devashish Dey is a distinguished professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology, West Bengal. He has completed his MTech from University of Calcutta in 2002 and earned his PhD in Engineering from Jadavpur University in 2005. He is a senior member of IEEE, Fellow of IETE, Fellow of the Institute of Engineers, Life Member of CSI, ACM and IEI, and also a Chartered Engineer. Professor Dey has received several prestigious national and international awards and recognitions for his remarkable contributions to research and academia. He was awarded the Boys Coast Fellowship to conduct research at Heriot-Watt University, Scotland, Edinburgh, and received the Endeavour Fellowship from the Deputy Prime Minister of Australia for his postdoctoral research at the University of Western Australia, Perth. He was also honored with the URSI Young Scientist Award in 2005 by the President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, at New Delhi, and was again recognized at Istanbul, Turkey in 2011. He received the J.C. Bose Research Award from IET New Delhi in 2016 and IBM Certified Quantum System Engineer. He has also been honored with the IEI Lifetime Achievement Award 2025, CSI KC Icon Award, and Innovation Expert Recognition from Budapest, Hungary. He currently serves as Vice Chair of STC Consumer Communications Network, IEEE USA, and Chairman of CSI IET Kolkata. Professor Dey has published more than 430 journals papers and over 200 conference papers, authored 20 books, secured 6 patents and 2 copyrights, and successfully completed projects worth 20 crore. With a H index of 52 and more than 30,500 citations, he has been recognized among the top 20% global scientists and ranked 95 in the India by Research.com. He has guided 25 PhD scholars and as the editor-in-chief of Fontai IoT. Today, he will be delivering his talk on product design towards Vikashit Bharat. We are very much honored, sir, to have you as our resource person for today's session. So I would like to kindly request you to initiate the session and share your valuable insights. So it's over to you, sir. You can start the session.
Thank you, madam, for your long introduction.
Thank you, sir.
And actually, the discussion started with Shubhankar sir that what we can discuss about this IPR patent and the research innovation landscape in India. That time I was giving a lecture, 2 years before at Shubhankar sir. That video is with you, right? Can you just share it to the participants if you are interested?
Which one, sir?
That one in your WhatsApp.
Yes. Just a minute, sir. Hold on.
Yeah. Let's start it from there. That how we are talking about Vikashit Bharat. I think 2 years before Government of India started Vikashit Bharat.
Yes, sir.
So everyone must work towards that Vikashit Bharat. And I was there at Governor House. Now it is called Lok Bhavan. That's why that time it was Raj Bhavan. Now, where we have discussed about how we can contribute so that everyone can contribute towards the development of our country, and moreover, nowadays we are less loaded with teaching because all the materials are available online. So, but our job is much more difficult because we are in the process of development of the product So today I'll show you that what are the requirement of product industry and how everyone can come and contribute towards the development of our country. Right? Then only will become developed nation. We'll be calling about Vikashit Bharat. So for that, the government of India started hackathons, various hackathons. I think your Haldia Institute of Technology also participates, right? And also various activities are happening. There are hardware hackathon, software hackathon, and all these things are actually happening together in a very interesting fashion and a collaborative fashion, so that students can solve the real life problems of various industries and government related activities, and so that the products may come out from the given problems in hackathon. I think HIT also participate, right? Lot of hackathons
Yes,
every
yes,
year.
sir. Yes, sir.
That is very important that we have to participate and we have to gather the knowledge, and accordingly we have to prepare our students. Every college now we have IIC cell, Institute Innovation Cell, through which we, I think Haldia also has IIC cell, Institute Innovation Cell, which
Yes,
is very much part and parcel of our uh, day-to-day activities. We give equal weightage to the IICs. IICs are very important. Nowadays, we also have auto lab, auto lab where we can have the products. We can develop the products in the auto lab. Lots of funds are available, so students are coming up with various funding opportunities, which we cannot think in our time. Nowadays, these things are happening, and successfully everyone is contributing towards the development of the product. Yes, Shubhanga sir, you got the video?
Yes, sir. I have the video. Just a minute, sir.
Yeah, can you share the screen? That's why I've not shared. So, whereas Shubhanga sir will share a video which was captured by uh, you know, one channel, news channel. So, basic theme is there. If
আমার
everyone listen to,
আমার স্ক্রিনটা শেয়ার হয়েছে?
yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Sound you have to give the sound. The sound is not coming. You
Sound
can.
is not coming.
Sound is not coming. ম্যাডাম আপনি শুনতে পাচ্ছেন সাউন্ড?
No, sir. No, sir.
স্যার সাউন্ড আসছে না?
সাউন্ডটা মিউট করা আছে, দেখুন সাউন্ডটা বাড়াতে হবে।
দাঁড়ান দাঁড়ান দাঁড়ান।
আপনার সাউন্ডটা বাড়াতে হবে।
আমার না?
হ্যাঁ, মানে আপনার সিস্টেমের সাউন্ডটা বাড়াবেন, আর ওখানে ভিডিওটাতে সাউন্ড একটা আছে, সাউন্ডটাকে বাড়িয়ে।
এক মিনিট স্যার। স্যার সাউন্ড এবার পাচ্ছেন?
ম্যাডাম পেলে বলবেন।
No, sir. এখনো
ম্যাডামের সাউন্ডটা পরিষ্কার ছিল।
স্যার এবার আসছে?
No, sir.
আপনার ম্যাডামকে শেয়ার করে দেবেন। ম্যাডাম তো
দাঁড়ান।
ম্যাডাম আপনি শেয়ার করতে পারবেন? মোবাইলে আছেন না?
না, স্যার আমি সিস্টেমে জয়েন করেছি অ্যাকচুয়ালি। ওকে।
হ্যাঁ, সিস্টেমে জয়েন করি।
দাঁড়ান, আমি শেয়ারটা থেকে সরে যাচ্ছি তাহলে।
আপনি কাইন্ডলি ম্যাডামকে দিয়ে দিন যদি সম্ভব হয়। ইয়েস,
এক মিনিট স্যার, এক মিনিট।
সৌভিক স্যার,
সৌভিক আমি অফিসিয়ালে দিয়ে দিচ্ছি।
হ্যাঁ, অফিসিয়ালে দিয়ে দিন স্যার, বরং স্যার করে দিচ্ছে।
Okay. Just a very small video. So where I mentioned that how this India can contribute, everyone can contribute towards Vikashit Bharat. A small message was there. After that, I'll start in my talk.
দেখো তো বলবন দা, গট ইট, গেছে দেখুন তো। নেট খুব স্লো যাচ্ছে এখানে।
Okay.
1 মিনিট স্যার, একটু নেটটা স্লো আছে।
It's okay, no problem. Okay, so can I start?
Yes.
Or can you share it, or whenever you got it, the video or not?
Sir, Borman sir will share it. Give us few more.
Or I can start. You can give it the in whatever. You can give it the in if possible. Okay. Now, product design is very important. You know that in our day-to-day activities, that we are now not in the product level design in India. Most of the products what you purchase, consumer electronics products, consumer goods, they are coming outside India. We are using it. So when you want to, when you're talking about development of Vikashit Bharat 2047, we have to design in the product level, right? We have to develop the product for our day-to-day activities and daily activities. So we have to think everything in the form of product level. Okay. So we have to have the AI and innovation sprints. We have to go for rapid prototyping for digital transformation. The term rapid prototyping is very important because if you are thinking today and if you make the prototype after 5 years, there is no use. So whatever the products you are developing, whether it's AI enabled product or any product which is for our consumer goods, everyone can use it. So rapid prototyping is required for digital transformation. Now, a few days before, we have AI Summit in India, where we are talking about Society 5.0.
নমস্কার, নিউজ প্রাইমে আপনাদের স্বাগত। আমি সঞ্জয় রয়েছে আপনাদের সাথে।
Ultra Smart Society.
আজ
What is that? We
এই
are all
মুহূর্তে আমরা রয়েছি
connected.
কলকাতার রাজভবনে,
We are all
যেখানে
connected people, and we are
বিকশিত
all
ভারত
sharing our products
2047
and also the
তার উদ্বোধন
usage
করলেন
of your day-to-day
দেশের
activities
প্রধানমন্ত্রী স্বয়ং
towards this
নরেন্দ্র মোদী।
super smart
এই
society.
মুহূর্তে সঙ্গে পেয়ে গেছি
So-
ম্যাকআউট ইউনিভার্সিটির ডিরেক্টর ডক্টর দেবাশিস দেকে। কথা বলে দেব ওনার সাথে।
If you see the historical development in
নিউজ
the
প্রাইমে আপনাকে স্বাগত। ধন্যবাদ।
agricultural society
আজ
to we
এখানে
are going
এই
for
যে
industrial society
মাননীয়
now
প্রধানমন্ত্রী উদ্বোধন
currently
করলেন,
based on the society 5.0. Now there is an industrial revolution also, we can see 1.0 to 5.0. Similarly, our society also developed from hunter to society to agricultural society. We can grow the crops. Then we have industrial development, we call it industry 3.0. IT industry, we call it societal development, is called society 4.0. Now we are having augmented reality, virtual reality, IoT, AI, combining together, we call it society 5.0. So we are having the products using the voice control Alexa and Google Siri, also the IoT enabled products, also the AI enabled products, which is in at par with uh, this industry 5.0 system, right? So when you are talking about societal development, something is called SDG, means sustainable development goals. Sustainable development goals means UN has mentioned there are 7 sustainable development goals: no poverty, no hunger, underwater development, no pollution or rather less pollution. So like remote sensing and oceanographic data monitoring, water quality monitoring, forest and land usage biodiversity management. This is a very important part of our society. We need to develop the products. We need to develop the underwater drones so that we can sense the remotely activities in the under the water. So that is the beauty of artificial social intelligence. See that there are a lot of economic developments are required. So if in case of global innovation, we are connected to the industries, academics and industries. They are working together towards e-consortium. And especially IoT and big data is helping our total life, where it can also control food quality, food safety, and also nowadays learning is also free, right? If anyone want to gain the knowledge, they can simply go to YouTube, and lots of lecture videos are available on every subject, whether it's data structure, algorithm to class 7, 8, even if you go for history, geography, everything is given in the e-learning open source platforms. So that education is for all, and that is called education 5.0 or for society 5.0, right? So we are having all this kind of products, there's management of electricity, EV management, smart power grids. So society is basically growing based on the rules of SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, right? Earlier we have social intelligence, right? When one person talk to other, we are having social intelligence. Now social intelligence is replaced by the robots. Now you can see the human being, they're talking to the robots. We call it artificial social intelligence or ASI. That means how we can behave, how we can react to your robotics, robot devices. Do you agree with it? We are now towards artificial social intelligence. Anyone agree or disagree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For example, I used to call, okay, mother to my mother that, okay, please wake me up at 6 a.m. Now Alexa is doing it, right? For example, at 4 p.m. I have to give a lecture at Holdia. Who is informing me? The Google assistants. Alexa is informing that, okay, you have to prepare these slides at least 1 hour before or something like that. So machine is always dictating us. Rather, we are all controlled by the machine, right? We do not have to remember everything. Machine is giving you alert one day before so that you can prepare yourself for the event, right? And that is the beauty of artificial social intelligence. So we are now robotic control, robot based. So social intelligence is now replaced by artificial social intelligence or social artificial intelligence. Same. We also call it SI, social artificial intelligence or ASI. Same, which refers to a AI system that understand, interpret, and engage the human-like social interactions, emotions, and behaviors. Even my Alexa know what is my behavior, what is my attitude, and what is my schedule. Most of the important thing is schedule. How we can handle all these things. Every alert. If I miss anything today, tomorrow he or she will give the alert. So by this way, machine is coming as a replacement of your human assistance. That gives you, nowadays we have agentic AI. Agents are coming to the picture where they can book the tickets, right? Nowadays, you have to think that you want to book a ticket, you have to go to 7 days for any tour. The agents will book everything, starting from your hotel booking, your restaurants booking, your that taxi, everything they will book. So that is the age of agentic AI. You just book anything from your, this Flipkart or Amazon, everything will get, make my trip, automatically you'll get all the recommendation. You have to just accept it and you have to go the payment. Sometimes payments, they take the payment after the booking, right? So everything is happening automatically using this artificial social intelligence, right? So hybrid human machine environments are actually sustaining, that is the future. Not is the future, it is already happening. Machine understand, interpret and engage us with like human like social interactions. They understand our emotions and behaviors. And that is the beauty of ASI. So we are now socially transformation to artificial social intelligence. We are now transforming ourselves from social intelligence to artificial social intelligence. Now, in the AI summit, our slogan was Sarvojana Hitayo, Sarvojana Sukhayo. That means welfare and happiness for all. What Rabindranath Tagore said, highest education that does not give only merely the information, but makes our life harmony with all existence. So he has talked about harmonic AI, which will make ourselves combined together and in a harmonic, peaceful manner. Welfare and happiness. Sarvajanas Hitayo and Sarvajanas Sukhayo. That kind of AI products are developed by the Indian students, by the Indian companies, and you'll be happy to know these things are already developed in a big fashion for last couple of months. Okay, when you're thinking, that when you're talking about this kind of lecture series, where we are talking about innovation and where you're talking about products, patents, sometimes people think it is very tough, isn't it? Shubhankar sir.
Yes, of course, sir.
Now, some people said, okay, why you have not chosen so simple topic, not simple topic? Why your IPR, entrepreneurship? So these are all very difficult things, right? People think it is difficult. So if you think something in difficult or wrong process, it will be difficult. So
Awareness is missing, sir. That is the most important part.
yes. What Rabindranath Tagore said that, see, I read this line every day. Every day I put this printout in my room. It is very simple to be happy. Agree with me? How many of you agree with me?
Yes. Fully agree with you, sir.
It is very simple to be happy, but very difficult to be simple. Right?
Yes, sir.
Just think the depth of this word. So, if you are thinking your patent or IPR, if you think it is too hard, it is hard. But if you think if you can do it, you can do it. So you have to believe that you can do it. And if you believe you can do it, then you can enjoy it. Rabindranath Tagore said many things. He has inspired us. Few days before we have, his birthday was there, 9th. So just try to understand the philosophy. Then only you can innovate. What is the inspiration of Rabindranath Tagore for writing this? So many poems, so many new developments, right? So he did he's a big creation, right? So if he can do it, why not us? Why not we can create a simple solution for our society and make a product and make a innovative products out of it. So you have to think simple and think big so that we can achieve it. That, for example, Rabindranath Tagore mentioned about harmonic AI. You have to embrace the diversity and foster the unity. Harmonic AI means he has mentioned that education must give us harmony with all existence. All existence means working together. That is the motto of our life. Education is not an information. Only if you are harmonic with all existence, if you work together in a team, then only it is called harmonic AI. If it is AI, since I am from AI domain, so I'm thinking everything in terms of AI. If someone is from other domain, they can think in that WhatsApp. We are using WhatsApp. We are using Facebook. They are not. None of them are Indian products. None of them are Indian products, right? We are using We are not interested to use our own hardware and software. So we have to change our mind setup. So we have to take the agile strategy through the product development process. There is a 3-dimensional prototyping process is there, which will be tested with optimized characteristics like shape, size, and overall usability. Shape, size, and overall usability. Right? Rapid prototyping creates the product simulation for testing, validation during the product development process with multiple iterations. You have to change every iteration, right? The product will become better and better during the short period of time based on the feedback of the user and by analyzing the user feedback. So rapid prototyping is required, which will validate your hypothesis. What is hypothesis? Can anyone say? Nowadays, see, if you see the PhD regulations also, people are interested in, earlier people are interested in publishing journals only. Nowadays, if you see the research direction towards Indian research community is not only towards the publication, it is towards the prototype development, right? If you see the PhD rules, they have never mentioned that you have to publish 5 journals, 2 journals. If you see the recent rules, they have mentioned that you have to go for product development, which will validate your hypothesis. Product can be hardware, product can be software, right? So you have to change our thought process, isn't it? Our old-fashioned thoughts, you have to keep it aside, and you have to develop. If anyone is doing research with you, if any BTech or MTech student is doing project with you, at least try to develop some small prototype out of it, which will validate your hypothesis. Okay, is what you are thinking that can be validated to solve the problems intended to solve. That what problem you want to solve. Okay, so many problems are there. So we have to take the feedback from the system and accordingly you have to resolve it. You heard about ICASE? Anyone know what is ICASE? Indian knowledge system. Indian knowledge system is very, very popular nowadays. Lots of projects are also coming in ICASE domain. Recently, also in Calcutta, some of my close people they got the project from Indian knowledge system, where government is funding that Indian philosophies. That means, that we have to keep aside burgers and pizzas. We have to give more consideration of balanced diet. What is called balanced diet, and what are the combinations, right? If you can develop or if you can formulate something which is good for diet purpose, so you can prepare the foods accordingly, or you can have a new innovation based on the ancient Samhitas, Manu Samhita, Sam Ved, Rig Ved, Joju, Atharva. So many Vedas are there. For example, Sam Ved is for song, right? You can take the art from the song, right? So these are the patterns or the knowledge what is given in our Indian knowledge system. We have to apply those knowledge, make a modern version. Say, for example, AI version of your this pyramidal structure or dance structure or your food. Everything can be, new versions can be developed. Then also you can have patent. ICASE patents are very popular nowadays. Okay. Even I've seen Shubhankar sir, your that paper, research paper, fashion, right? Jhumka, madam, sir, Shubhankar sir, are you there? Even the Indian fashions, Indian culture, if you can copy, not copy, if you can understand the basic philosophy and you can add your own knowledge, then also you can have ICASE based patents, Indian knowledge system based patents. These are all possible nowadays, right? So Indian knowledge system is everywhere. in healthcare, traditional systems, arts and culture, ancient design structure, astronomy. Everywhere we can have IKs. We have the opportunity to develop the products and go for entrepreneurship, right? So these are the various domains of IKs, where you can see something is called ikigai. Anyone heard this word ikigai? Anyone know what is ikigai? It's a Japanese word where your passion, mission, vision, and profession. That means what you like. If you do this work, then you can have more patent or more product out of it. There will be no leisure, there will be no problem. If you work hard day and night, there's no age of retirement. If it is ikigai, means if you work with your passion. So this is the concept that students, sometimes your parents, everyone they want to become engineer or something like that. So, but you can use your own engineering knowledge to those areas where you have passion. It can be cricket, it can be football, it can be any other games, or it can be any healthcare sector or agricultural sector where your passion and mission. If your passion is in certain subject, then only you can progress in life, right? Yes or no? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So your passion and mission must match. Then only you can go for good product, right? The rules of ikigai is always become active. No, never retire. If you love something, will you retire? Never. For example, I love gardening. You can do a lot of innovations in gardening. You can do a lot of innovations in gardening. Take it slow. Do not fill your stomach. These are all the various, this rules of ikigai. Smile means always you have to work with smile. Then only the good products will come. Live in the moment. Live in the moment means just enjoy every moment of your life. Follow your ikigai. Which area you like, you work in that area. You develop the products in that area only. It is called ikigai, right? Now there is another thing is called privacy is another area nowadays everyone is working. Privacy preserving design, right? There is a new law called DPDP started in India, where privacy is must in every aspect of your life. So privacy by design is another area of research. Many people are working in the patenting in this area. AGI is another area where intelligence at the edge is very important, where we can collect data. Onboard processing. Onboard processing means it's called neuromorphic computing, where the von Neumann architecture does not exist, where the in-memory processing is happening, and it is happening in the real-time fashion. You have to sync with the data. So these are the betterment or other AGI platform, which is coming in a big way. So a lot of opportunities are there in this AGI platform, so that everyone can work together in industrial IoT, smart healthcare, surveillance, drones, autonomous factories everywhere. Right? So a lot of products, consumer products are coming up for healthcare industry. We are also developing some product for genomic data analytics. Right? Now, earlier we have projects. How you I don't know how you give the projects to the students. Now the P for project, P for patent, and P for product. So when you're thinking of giving any project towards any student, we have to think that what will be the ultimate shape. It's not library management or anything. We have to think in the product format, whether it's a hardware product or software product. And it must have the innovation so that you can have the patent. Patenting is important. And if your product is available in a market form, then you can earn. So P to P to P. 3 P's are very important. P for project, P for patent, and P for product. So this is a very important point I like to highlight, that the problem is we believe that, how many of you believe that you can develop a product? Almost 90% people think that, okay, product is a part of the factory, only the factory people will do it, or the company can develop a product. Actually, we have to believe that, that we can do it, then only we can develop the thing. That Obama has mentioned we can, right? He said that we can means he said to believe that we can develop certain products. What Swamiji said, that the greatest sin is to think yourself is weak. Are we all weak? Yes or no? We are all weak people. I can see 100 plus participants are there. Are we all weak? But we think we are weak. The greatest sin that we think we are weak. We think, okay, amar dara hobe na, I cannot develop product. I cannot have the patent. Patent is something which is in the heaven. Do not think like that. Everyone has the potential to develop the projects, patent, and the product. Everyone has the potential. Only thing you have to believe that you can do it. So something he has mentioned: arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is achieved. Goal is what? The product. Product is our goal. Product is ultimate goal. So if you see the first slide of our lecture is product design towards Bikashit Bharat. So we have to develop the product. Every BTech student or BTech student group, they can also develop product. We are thinking that, okay, they have less time, they cannot develop. So answer is not correct. We have to arise, awake, and not stop till the goal is reached. We cannot think ourselves as a weak personality. These are the very important. Everyone know, but I'm just telling it again for you so that it can hammer your brain so that it can work. We are all think on working in TCS, Cognizant, IBM, but we do not think that how to do business. You know that Prashant Chandra, Prafulla Chandra Roy, anyone know? He's a chemist from our science college. I've seen his house, rather room in science college. He used to sleep in a lab in our Rajabhat Science College, where I've seen that he developed various products like cantharidin oil and various other soaps, and he developed certain, the chemical compounds through which he did business. Everyone have to do the business. Okay? What he mentioned that ব্যবসা করো, শিল্প ধরো, চাকরির মায়া ছাড়ো. That means we have to become entrepreneur. He said that জাগো বাঙালি সময় হয়েছে. Yeah, he's talked to the Bengali people that actually if there is no struggle, there is no progress. So you have to struggle to become progress, right? Everyone know it, but we have to believe it that we can do it. Then only we can change everything and anything. Right? Do you agree with it up to this? So if you agree, then you just do some BTech project or MTech project, or if you have a PhD student, ask them to develop certain product based on your hypothesis, right? In a product, we have something is called TRL, technology readiness level. Technology readiness level. If you are just thinking something, that is your basic technology. TRL 1 to 2. If you have done some research to prove the feasibility, that is prototyping, that is TRL 3. Then if you have done some technological development, TRL 4 or 5. If you have demonstrated the technology after having patent, that is in TRL 5, 6, 7. And if you have a subsystem development and you launch your product in the market, that is called TRL. TRL means technology readiness level. So when you are developing the product, it must be technologically ready. It must be feasible to develop the product in a viable fashion, reliable fashion, right? Reliability is much more important, isn't it? So if you just divide the TRLs, how many of you, by the way, heard TRL earlier? Anyone heard TRL earlier? Yes. I can see Shatabdi is also there, right? Shatabdi, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Have you heard about TRLs? TRLs, technology readiness level.
No, sir.
The anchor, madam, are you there?
No, sir, actually.
Yeah. See, the teacher should know the TRL. Then only we can give it to the students. And that is the level we should have reached this. You know, these are the nine TRLs, 1 to 9. Okay. I can see there are 144 participants. You must know what is TRL is. Hubali madam, you want to say something? Hubali madam, or anyone? So is it clear, the TRL? TRL first part is actually the research. Second part is the development. Third section is called deployment. First you have to do the research. At least I am telling you, when I started I have around 25 PhD students. So when my earlier student used to work, even I have no idea about the TRL. Nowadays, we are dictating them to reach certain, at least TRL 7 or TRL 6. Okay, so that is very important.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So you have to know what is TRL. So at least your research scholars or your BTech MTech students, at least they must reach towards the development. At least you know something is called there are patent. Something is called patent, right? Patent. There is something is called one is called copyright. One is called design registration, and third one is called patent, right?
Yes, sir.
Now my question is, what is the difference between, so copyright, you know, the copyright is something different, but what is the difference between registration, design of registration, and what is the difference between patent? Patent and registration, what is the difference? Design, registration and patent, what is the difference? What is the basic difference between design, registration and patent? Can anyone say? Is the design registration is a patent? Yes. Anyone? Design registration is not a patent in India. Patent means you have to have the novelty in your word, right? Design registration means, for example, if you have a water bottle, Bottle has some grips. So if you have Bisleri bottle, if you have any other company bottles, every bottle has their own grips, own structure. There is some circular structure. There is some dot points. Every structure is different. So these designs are different, but does not mean it has a patent. This is called design for registration, right? This is called design for registration. This is not a patent at all.
Okay, sir.
But many people have seen in the social media they write that I got a patent, but that is not patent. Actually, design. Design is also very important. If you can design any product, that product design is very important from technology readiness level point of view, TRL point of view. From business point of view, if you have no design registration, then your opponent party can copy your data, right? It cannot do anything. So every product, water bottle to everything, there is some design registration. So we can also have copyright, patent, and design registration together. Possible. For novelty work, you have to go for patent. For structural, external sites, we have to go for design registration. And for your coding and software part, you can go for copyright. No problem. So for same product, we can have copyright, we can have design registration, we can have patent. Right? So in the basic research level, we have basic principles observed. Second is, what are the technologies can be formulated? For example, I have talked about IKS, Indian Knowledge System. Now, if you can use certain technology development in that case, if you use certain technology for IKS, it can become a research, right? For example, one of my students developed a copper water bottle. Copper water bottle, say for certain time, it gives good, that copper mixed with the water. It is good for drinking. But if the water is there for a very long time, it will give an alert message, red message. That means, it become toxic. So, based on the Indian knowledge system, one of my students there developed a product, water bottle, very simple water bottle, copper water bottle, which it gives the alert, which become toxic. That means not good for eating after exposure to longer time, right? So this is actually the research and proof of concept, right? Experimental proof of concept. Development stage, it is technology is validated in the lab. You have to go to the lab, research labs. You have to validate with the relevant environments, and also you have to demonstrate the technology in the environment. Technology demonstration in the relevant environment. Okay. The last means deployment part. Is up to this is the development part. Deployment part is you have to develop the prototype for operational environment, so that it can be really qualified to work in certain environment and complete and qualified for certain ISO standards or something. Then 9th stage is actual system proven to the operational environment. Then you can sell the product to the business. But for college point of view, TRL 3, 4, 5 up to 6 is also not bad. If you can reach up to level 6, TRL 6, not bad. That we must try during your research, whether you with your students or your group of research team, right? Yeah. Is it clear, Shalabji?
Yes, sir.
So you have to understand the TRL level.
Yes.
Those who are from industry, they talk in TRL level, right? Language is TRL. Which TRL you are. Right. So there are a lot of funding agencies are there. They are talking about TRL 4 to 6, 7 to 9, market operationals, proof of concept TRL 1 to 3. I already mentioned. The draft rules, TRL assessment frameworks are there. Government of India, there is an assessment company. They will tell you which layer you are existing, right? So first part is that It harmonizes the definitions criteria to ensure the compatibility between the scientific product supported by the environmental missions. Second level is 3 level of assessment: preliminary assessment, TRL band level checking, whether 3, 4, 5, right? Last is sector specific customization, whether core framework is universal or specific to certain healthcare, pharma or biotech or software sector. So sector specific. So 3 levels. First is the definition level. Second is the TRL assessment level. Third level is the specific customization level. Whether you go for healthcare, software, hardware, any other sector, right? So when you're talking about rapid prototyping, our BTech student worked for hardly for 1 year, MTech maximum one and a half year. So we have to develop the prototype, means user interface type, to demonstrate the design and the functionality to the stakeholders, clients, and the potential users. This is the prototype. Then you have to define. When you give the prototype to the company, they will refine and iterate. Second level changes, first level changes. After multiple changes, they will go for the reviews of the stage. In the review stage or the third stage, the product will be assessed by the consumer companies, giving rating 2 star, 3 star, 5 star. So these are the 3 steps of rapid prototyping, right? And that is very important from our entrepreneurship point of view. If you want to develop your product for your company, so prototyping, review, and refine. Already I mentioned this. Okay? Prototype means creating the initial draft, simple sketches, digital artworks like this. Review means take the feedback from the users. Refine means you have to refine and improve your work based on the feedback received from the end-to-end customers. So these are the 3 stages: prototype, review, and refine and iterate. Iteration is required. In single iteration, nothing is possible. Multiple iteration can make the system perfect for the use, right? There are various types: low fidelity prototyping, high fidelity prototyping. There are various things. I'm not going in details. 3D prototyping. Nowadays we have 3D printers. We can easily develop the 3D printing facilities. In our university, we also have 3D lab along with CDAC. We have a 3D printing facilities are available. We can design our modules and we can develop the 3D prototypes. Okay. And this is all the software prototyping, also mixed fidelity prototyping. Software can be also prototyped, connection with the hardware. Right. Some people say that in India software is not allowed. Answer is totally wrong. If you have a software does not work in air. Does the software work in air? It works on certain hardware, right? So if your hardware is running the software, you can give a correlation between this hardware and software. Then also you can say that you can have your rapid prototyping is possible for software products as well, right? Also mixed fidelity prototyping with like firmwares and also interactive prototypes, right? What are the advantage of prototyping? Rapid prototyping, you can explore the ideas quickly, fix, get the money, launch the product strongly in the market. So prototype, iterate, review, and deliver. So these are the basic steps already I've mentioned. Now there are various types of prototyping called rapid prototyping. If your time is less, for example, during COVID time, your product like vaccines are gone through rapid prototyping. There are so many vaccines: Covishield, I forgot what are the other names. Covishield, Covaxin, AstraZeneca. So many companies, they have their own products, right? Because that was the demand of the hour. We need the vaccines urgently for the. So rapid prototyping was essential. Incremental prototyping means you have certain product, you increase the performance by 10%. That is called incremental prototyping. Evolutionary means that new products, new thing you are developing. And extreme prototyping means based on the very difficult problems, you are developing certain solutions from scratch, right? So already I mentioned that design to creation, creation to testing, testing to iteration to production. So these are the workflow of rapid prototyping. So if we can think of the ultra smart society, earlier we have human interaction. Now we are human to things. All IoT. We are all bounded by IoT. Your networks, your IoT enabled smartphones, your Alexa, everything is voice controlled. So social intelligent, social IoT is coming to the picture. So we are developing the products that it becomes the norm. We have to have it by the IoT enabled, IoT based products, right? That will give you the facility and flexibility to work together. Okay. There is one person I meet. His name is Madhu. He is the person who developed this Garuda airspace drone. We met 2 years before in Calcutta, Park Street. He developed the company which provides agricultural drones. You know, it will go to the agricultural fields, give the water, give the pesticides, and he has done this work for various Indian crops in South India, and he has done crores of business. Is he not a good entrepreneur? He has just customized his drone for agricultural purpose. We call it Kishan drone, and he got prize from our Prime Minister also, right? So everyone has the, I met him. He's a very simple person. Only a very deterministic person. He think that everything he can do it. So the message is towards you that if anyone think that you can do it, you have to do it, and you can at least we can reach tier level 5, 6, 7, right? With your household infrastructures and everything. So if Madhu can do it, why not you? He's a very younger to me, 10 years younger, less age compared to me, and he's earning in crores, thousands of crores of rupees he's earning, right? So he's my good inspiration. When I face any problem, I always think about him. He's a very good entrepreneur. He has just customized the drone for agriculture purpose. Okay, how many times you have to give the water? What are the pesticides that are good for certain agricultural foods? So he developed this Garuda drone. Okay. If you see the Garuda airspace, Madhu GN, if search it with his name, you can understand what he's a big shot. But he started his business only a few years before, maybe 7, 8 years before. Now it is in a big giant form in India, Kishan Drone Jatra for search farming, right? Earlier he said he also faced some problem that when he wants to sell the service, he's not selling the drone, he's selling the service to the farmers. The farmers came to beat him, but ultimately, when the farmers saw their crop production becomes double, the profit becomes double, they come and they become friends. They're working together. They're working in a team, and they're getting a lot of amazing market for Kishan drone, right? I also work with my students, Amartya, and we are work together for drone applications, certain drone applications for various applications like disaster management and agriculture, also healthcare industries. Also, we work in the genomic. We have a product called AI-based genomics for drug delivery. If you're, how many of you do blood test? We do blood test to check whether blood parameters, sugar, lipid profile is correct or not. Similarly, if you do your gene test, you can find out which medicine is good for your health. So accordingly, you can give that kind of drugs for the therapeutic purpose. So gene editing, we have one product. I'm not showing it because it is under patent. So we develop certain products for rapid prototyping, AI enabled. Because I work in the AI domain, we develop certain chips, certain modules for DNA sequencing. Early it was very costly. Now it is available in affordable cost around 10 to 15,000. You can do your genomic data analysis. So it can tell you that what can be your future disease, what can be your future lifespan, means how long you will be living in this earth. So many things, right? Genomic data. So also there is something is called singular AI, singularity, where AI will make AI. AI can make also AI. It's called it godlike AI. After 2047, it is expected that during this time 30 to 40, AI will make his own AI. So a lot of growth will be there. So traditional job like software engineering will be vanished. We'll be having new jobs like ethics, privacy engineers, and also this genomic engineers. So conventional job will gone. So those who are thinking that your BTech MTech degree will be valid for lifelong, you are not correct. So we have to upgrade ourselves so that we can go to the pace of AI, how it is actually happening in this world. Right? With this, I like to stop here and thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you. Over to the organizer.
Thank you, sir.
Got some idea?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, actually, I have the video. Can I share the screen?
Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm stopping. Yes, please. If the video is audible. Oh, good. Good to see 150 participants have joined. Sound is okay.
নমস্কার, নিউজ প্রাইমে আপনাদের স্বাগত। আমি সঞ্জয় রয়েছি আপনাদের সাথে। আজ এই মুহূর্তে আমরা রয়েছি কলকাতার রাজভবনে, যেখানে বিকশিত ভারত @2047 তার উদ্বোধন করলেন দেশের প্রধানমন্ত্রী স্বয়ং নরেন্দ্র মোদী। এই মুহূর্তে সঙ্গে পেয়ে গেছি ম্যাকআউট ইউনিভার্সিটির ডিরেক্টর ডক্টর দেবাশিস দেকে। কথা বলে দেবো ওনার সাথে। দেবাশিস বাবু, প্রথমে তো নিউজ প্রাইমে আপনাকে স্বাগত।
ধন্যবাদ।
আচ্ছা, আজ এখানে এই যে মাননীয় প্রধানমন্ত্রী উদ্বোধন করলেন বিকশিত ভারত @2047, এটা কিভাবে ইমপ্লিমেন্টেশন হবে?
দেখুন, আমাদের স্বাধীনতা অনেক কষ্ট করে এসছে। আমরা 75 বছর স্বাধীনতার আজাদি কি অমৃত মহোৎসব পালন করছি। তো যে রক্তক্ষয়ী সংগ্রামের মাধ্যমে আমাদের যে আমাদের যারা বিপ্লবীরা লড়াই করেছেন, তাদেরকে মাথায় রেখে আমরা তো স্বাধীন ভারতবর্ষে বাস করছি, কিন্তু আমাদের যে সায়েন্স অ্যান্ড টেকনোলজি নিয়ে যারা কাজ করি, আমাদের কিন্তু দেশকে দেওয়ার অনেক কিছু রয়েছে। কিন্তু আমরা যদি টার্গেট ওরিয়েন্টেড না হই, তাহলে কিন্তু কোনোদিনই রিচ করতে পারবো না। আজকে আমাদের প্রাইম মিনিস্টার নরেন্দ্র মোদী উনি বলেছেন যে কি করে 100 বছর যখন আমাদের পূর্ণ হবে 2047-এ, কি করে আমরা টার্গেটে রিচ করবো। তা আমাদের প্রতি বছরে একটু একটু করে সেই পদক্ষেপে এগিয়ে যেতে হবে, বিজ্ঞানের দিক থেকে, টেকনোলজির দিক থেকে, প্রোডাক্টের দিক থেকে। ইভেন দেখুন, ফর এক্সাম্পল মোবাইল ফোন, টেলিফোন বা আরো যে ডিভাইসগুলো আছে, ইভেন সফটওয়্যার, এই হার্ডওয়্যার সফটওয়্যার আমরা নিজেদের দেশে তৈরি করছি এবং আরো বেশি করে তৈরি করতে হবে। সেটাই কিন্তু আমাদের লক্ষ্য। আমরা যদি এটা করতে পারি, সেটা আমাদের ইকোনমি কিন্তু বুম হবে। আমরা কিন্তু অন্য দেশকে সেল করতে পারবো, আমাদের ইকোনমিক বুম হবে। আমরা কিন্তু ডেভেলপড নেশনে, এখন আমরা ডেভেলপিং নেশনে আছি, ডেভেলপড নেশনে চলে যাব। সেই জন্য আমাদের প্রত্যেক টিচারের, প্রত্যেক ভারতবর্ষের কর্তব্য, যেটা আমাদের প্রাইম মিনিস্টার বললেন, যে গভর্নমেন্ট থেকে আসবে না, এটা সাধারণ মানুষ থেকে, প্রত্যেকটা মানুষ এখানে কন্ট্রিবিউট করতে পারে। তাদের থেকে গভর্নমেন্টে যাবে কি করে তারা কন্ট্রিবিউট করবে। আমরা যেখানে প্রত্যেক ভারতবাসী কিন্তু একটা কন্ট্রিবিউশনের জায়গা উনি খুলে দিয়েছেন। তো এই বিকশিত ভারতের প্রোগ্রামের থ্রু দিয়ে আমি মনে করি আমরা সেই দিক পেয়েছি, আমরা সেই দিকে এগিয়ে যাব। আমার মনে করি সেই ডিরেকশন, সেই ধরনের ফান্ডিং বা সেই ধরনের ফ্যাসিলিটি আমরা তৈরি করতে পারবো আমাদের ছাত্রদের জন্য। আমরা মনে হয় এটা একটা খুব ভালো দিক। আশা করি আমরা ডেভেলপ নেশনে পৌঁছাবো 2047-এ।
খুব সুন্দরভাবে আপনি বুঝিয়ে বললেন যে বিকশিত ভারত @2047 এর মূল লক্ষ্য এবং কিভাবে এগোবেন। কিন্তু আমার প্রশ্নটা সেখান থেকে শুরু হয় যে আমাদের রাজ্যে যেখানে স্কুল ড্রপ আউট চিলড্রেনের সংখ্যা বাড়ছে, ছাত্র শিক্ষক সম্পর্কের একটা টালমাটাল অবস্থা, সেই জায়গায় দাঁড়িয়ে এটা কতটা সম্ভব?
দেখুন, যদি দেখেন নিউ এডুকেশন পলিসি, যেটা NEP 2020, ওখানে কিন্তু খুব ইন্টারেস্টিং একটা জিনিস আছে। সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমরা ফার্স্ট ইয়ারের পর ফার্স্ট ইয়ার ডিগ্রি পেতে পারি, সেকেন্ড ইয়ারে প্রত্যেকটা বছরে এক্সিট আছে। তাহলে কিন্তু ড্রপ আউট বলে কোনো যেটা থিওরিটা এক্সিস্ট করে এখন, সেটাই উঠে যাচ্ছে। তাহলে কিন্তু যে কোনো সময় সে ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে কাজ করার পর আবার ফিরে আসতে পারে। এই যে যাওয়া আসা এবং মাঝে শেখা, এটাই কিন্তু স্কিল ডেভেলপমেন্ট, যেটা উনি বারবার করে আমাদের সকলেই বলছে স্কিল ডেভেলপমেন্ট, স্কিল ছাড়া কিন্তু আমরা বাঁচবো না। ধরুন আপনি আমার ইন্টারভিউ নিচ্ছেন, সেটাও কিন্তু একটা বড় স্কিল। আপনি ভালো ভালো প্রশ্নগুলিকে তুলে ধরছেন, সেটাও কিন্তু বড় স্কিল। অ্যাজ এ টিচারও আমাদের স্কিল হচ্ছে আমাদের স্টুডেন্টকে তাদের নলেজকে, সে নলেজ যে কোনো দিকে হতে পারে, এনহান্স করা। সেটা ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং থেকে হতে পারে, আর্টস থেকে হতে পারে, কমার্স থেকে হতে পারে। সেই নলেজটাকে আমাদের খুঁজে বার করতে হবে এবং সেখানে প্রস্ফুটিত করতে হবে। সেখানে একটা ভালো ওয়ার্ড আছে বলে ইকিগাই, যে প্যাশন, মিশন, ভিশন অ্যান্ড তার যে জব, চারটে যদি আমার সাথে একসাথে ম্যাচ করে তাহলে কিন্তু আমরা একসাথে উইন করতে পারবো। এরকম নয় যে আমাদের সবাইকে ইঞ্জিনিয়ারই হতে হবে। দেশকে কিন্তু আমরা বিভিন্নভাবে কন্ট্রিবিউট করতে পারি। দেশ কিন্তু উন্নতিতে যাবে যখন বিভিন্ন পার্সপেক্টিভ থেকে আমরা এগিয়ে আসবে, শিক্ষা দীক্ষা এবং সকল দিক থেকে আমরা ভালো মানুষ হতে পারবো। ঠিক আছে, সেইটাই হচ্ছে আমাদের লক্ষ্য। আমাদের নিজেদের দিক থেকে নিজেদের অনেস্ট হতে হবে। অনেস্টিটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট, অনেস্টিটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট। উইদাউট অনেস্টি আমরা সার্ভাইভ করতে পারবো না। আমরা যদি প্রত্যেকটা কাজে, প্রাইম মিনিস্টার বলছেন যে ঠিক 10টার সময় অফিসে যাই, আমার নিজের কাজটা নিজের মতো করি, আর ভারতবর্ষকে ভালোবাসতে হবে। ভালোবাসাটা কিন্তু ভেতর থেকে আসে, মন থেকে আসে। ভালোবাসা ছাড়া কিন্তু কোনো কাজেই সফলতা পাওয়া যায় না। আমরা পয়সার জন্য কাজ করবো, পয়সা অবশ্যই দরকার, কিন্তু আমরা ভালোবেসে কাজ করবো যাতে আমাদের দেশ আমরা গর্ব করতে পারি যে আমরা ভালোভাবে এগিয়ে যাবো। তা আমার দর্শকদের জন্য এটাই উদ্দেশ্য বলার, যেটা হচ্ছে যে আপনারাও সকলে এগিয়ে আসুন। আমাদের যে প্রাইম মিনিস্টারের মিশন অ্যান্ড ভিশন রয়েছে, যেখানে আমরা 2047-এর মধ্যে এগিয়ে আসবো অ্যাজ এ ডেভেলপড কান্ট্রি, ডেভেলপড নেশন। আপনারা কাইন্ডলি প্রত্যেকে কন্ট্রিবিউট করুন, বিভিন্নভাবে আসুন। আমরা যে যেখানে আছি আমরা সকলে বিভিন্ন আমরা দেশকে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যেতে পারবো। ধন্যবাদ।
অর্থাৎ যেমনটা দেবাশিস বাবু জানাচ্ছেন যে আমাদের প্রত্যেককেই বিং হিউম্যান থেকে হিউম্যান বিং এ হতে হবে, এবং যেটা মূল বিষয় সেটা হচ্ছে যার মধ্যে যে বিষয়তে প্রতিভা আছে সেটা খুঁজে বার করে সেটাকেই এনহ্যান্স করতে হবে, যাতে সেটা সে দেশের কাজে লাগাতে পারে। এবং এইভাবেই @2047 বিকশিত ভারত আমরা সম্পূর্ণ করতে পারবো এবং এক উন্নত দেশে পরিণত হব, উন্নয়নশীল দেশ থেকে। কলকাতার রাজভবন থেকে ভিডিও জার্নালিস্ট নীরার সাথে নিউজ প্রাইমের জন্য সঞ্জয় শাহ।
I think the message is clear, right, madam?
Yes, sir.
Message is that everyone can contribute, and everyone have to think that, believe that you can do it. That then only we can develop the products in different TRL levels. So that is the important. You have to believe. We have to work together. We have to collaborate, and we have to work together. Then only we can have a developed nation with our own products and with our own hardware and software. Thank you.
So, if anyone has any question, can unmute yourself or write it in the chat box.
Tapati, is it clear?
Yes, sir. I think there is no question.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Please find this certificate as a gesture of our appreciation.
I can see Mridula madam is also there. Thank you, madam, for joining. Madam, thank you.
Sir, please find this certificate of appreciation as a token of our acknowledgement. Is it visible, sir?
Yes. Okay.
आपको देखकर बहुत अच्छा लगा।
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you.
आप बहुत कुछ काम कर रहे हैं।
Thank you. We'll meet you, madam, soon. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful session too.
Sure.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Feedback. I have shared the attendance link in the chat box. Please fill it up by 6 p.m. I have also shared the feedback link. Please find the chat box. I have shared the attendance link and the feedback link in the chat box. Please fill it up by 6 p.m.
Bye.